Hello friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a subscriber or a fan, welcome back. Today's topic will be world religions, Judaism. Unlike my other world religions series, this is going to be a bit different because not only is Judaism a religion, it is also an ethnicity. So let's go! Oh, there is one thing I would like to say before I get into the video, and that is I try to use things that you guys can access, like free papers online, but I had a hard time finding anything on Judaism on Google Scholar, so I am using books for this one. Israel and Judah have their origins in the late Bronze Age or early Iron Age, about 1550 to 1200 BCE. During this time, there were two major empires in the Middle East, the Egyptian and Hittite empires. However, at the close of the 13th century BCE, both empires collapsed. It was at this time that the political configuration favored tribal alliances, small national states, and petty kingdoms. Into this world, Israel and Judah were born. The geographical context for Israel and Judah was Palestine. It has two main seasons, a warm, dry summer and a cool, rainy winter. Such climate allowed for an agrarian, pastoral, village economy. The Merneptah Stela in Egypt mentions an entity called Israel in the twilight of the 13th century. The monarchy started at some time around 1000 BCE, so the time of the judges had to have been around 200 years. The Merneptah Stela is the earliest text to indicate an Israel, predating the Bible by centuries. But the symbol for Israel on the stela indicates a people, not a city. We must not, however, place too much confidence in the historicity of the narratives in Judges. This series on Judaism is not about mistakes in the Bible, but I may point some out. I may do a series on this later. We cannot attempt to reconstruct anything based on these accounts because they are legends that had already undergone significant changes by the time they were written down. The Exodus event should have happened in the middle to late 13th century BCE. It would be the end of the Bronze Age. Yet this event is not archaeologically visible, and Egyptian texts do not mention it. Many scholars now see the coming of the Hebrews as a peaceful event. Evidence suggests an increase in habitation that shows immigration and commingling of people that resulted in a distinct ethnic group. Archaeology indicates a movement of people into the uplands that formed an agrarian, egalitarian society with continuity in material culture. The artifacts left by the Israelites were of Canaanite origin. There is no discontinuity in these assemblages. The monarchy became a state sometime in the 10th century. The only dispute is under whom it came about, Saul, David, or Solomon. Theoretically, there is no reason a state society has to go through the stage of chiefdom, but the development of the institutionalized state from an egalitarian rural society is unlikely. Jameson Drake concludes that evidence of regional economic management only begins to appear in the 8th century. Thus, all indications point to state organization in the 8th century, not the 10th century. That's all for today. If you liked this content, please hit the like button, push the subscribe button, and if you would like to be notified when I come out with new content, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button. You can catch me on Twitter and Discord. Those links are in the description. I do not have source links. I got the sources from books, so those will be in the description as well. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are a couple of videos from my library. If you have not watched them, go ahead and watch them. Please leave your comments in the comment section. I love hearing from you, and I will see you later. Goodbye.